Yo, what's up, world? APW Sports back for another Bears reaction. And I've got great news for you. Bears win again for a third straight victory, 34-22 over Detroit. And I didn't even realize this until they said it during the broadcast. This is our first division win in 10 division games. Our first division win in 10 division games. I did not realize that was a stat that the Bears had until then. I'm glad they got that monkey off of their back. Going into next week, we got Minnesota on Sunday night. So it's good to get that monkey off our back now before we hit then, just to kind of keep the momentum going. We got 3 straight. The defense, first half, it played lights out. Lights out in the first half. Defense, lights out. Offense was running, just scoring left and right. It looked like a complete Bears team, especially in that first half. Trubisky, I was telling people to stop criticizing him. People have to realize this man is in his second offensive scheme in his second season, so he doesn't have the familiarity with that quarterbacks like Mahomes and Watson have, because they're in their second years in the same system. Trubisky is learning a whole new system. I told people eventually he will get it together, and today is just another piece of evidence that I have to use that the boy is getting it together. He is playing lights out football right now. He really, really is. The running game, though, is still a work in progress. The running game has been, I'm not going to say missing, but something hasn't been right all season. Most of the year, it hasn't been right. Is it up to question that Jordan Howard is basically fitting the scheme? Is that up in question? I'm personally starting to question the fact if Jordan Howard is really meant for this scheme. I know he's talented. I know it. It's just, it seems like a different offense when Tariq Cohen is in versus Jordan Howard. The running game seems a ton different. Whether it's Jordan Howard not being as fast as Tariq Cohen being more dynamic, I don't know what it is, but something is missing there. I want y'all to leave your thoughts in the comment section, because I hope I'm not the only one that's noticing. The entire season, the run game, something is just not there. I don't know what it is. I've been watching all year, and I still can't really figure out what's not there in the running game. Something isn't there. It really isn't. And today we only had, less than 50 yards rushing? Probably around 50 yards rushing? That's it? Something isn't there. Passing game is putting up numbers, but I don't know. And Allen Robinson being back is just a tremendous help. I see the impact that he has with this receiving core. Allen Robinson, the man played lights out in his first game back after missing the last 2. He really did. And the fact of, and I just got to get this out of my head. Cody Parkey, can we fire him now? Just fire that man now. You hit, not only did you miss, you hit the upright 4 times. 4. I don't think kickers doing that on purpose can hit the upright 4 times. 4. I just don't understand it. 4. I've been saying this ever since we got rid of Robbie Gould. What were the Bears thinking? Why did we get rid of Robbie Gould? We can't get as good as Gould since Gould gone. Why? Why did we get rid of Robbie Gould? I better see a news report or something that says Cody Parkey has been cut tomorrow. After that performance, I don't want to see a piece of number one Cody Parkey. That was just, boy, 4 uprights. It is not, and they were replaying the clip during the game, and they even said, this is not a replay. These are 4 different times that you hit the damn upright. It's almost like he hit it. It's literally like he hit the same spot in the upright. All on the right upright, like upper right. Oh my God. Whew. I had to get that out of my chest. I had to get that off my chest because that was just ridiculous. We see on the last touchdown they scored, they went for 2 because they didn't want to hear the sound of the boom hitting the upright again. Golly. And the defense, Khalil Mack. I can't, that still is the best pickup that the Bears have had within probably the last 10 years. That boy's played he played his tail off today with 2 more sacks. And I tell you, Khalil Mack frees up everybody else to eat because they have to double and triple team him. Everybody else gets free. And number 37, Bryce Callahan. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. I'm not going to say Khalil Mack is my favorite player on the Bears defense. No. Bryce Callahan is my favorite player on this Bears defense, and he is the most underrated piece of the Bears defense. And this is why. I will tell you why. 1, he's a sure tackler in the nickel. They play a lot of nickel, especially in these NFL days. They play a lot of nickel, and this boy is a sure tackler. I rarely see him miss tackles. That's number 1. Number 2, he is always around the football. He's always around the football, flying around to find the football. Number 3, he makes plays when he's on the field. He's always making plays. Always. He is not going to say by far, but he is my favorite player on the Bears defense. I think I'm not going to say too drastic thing, but I think without Callahan, I don't think this defense, especially in the nickel packages, I don't think it's going to be a good defense, but I think he brings like a different energy level. The way he plays and the way he flies around to the football, Callahan gives this defense another energy level. That's what I see personally. I'm going to let y'all leave your thoughts in the comment section about that as well, because I hope I'm not the only one that's becoming a big fan of the way Bryce Callahan has been playing, especially these last 2-3 games. I've been a fan of him since last season. He's always making plays. I'm really becoming a big Bryce Callahan fan. He's very underrated. He needs more attention as far as making plays wise than what he gets, because the boy can play some football. He really does. But on that, the second half, they did it again. It was against a better team this week, but they let their foot off the gas defensively again. You can't do that every week. Matthew Stafford is a top quarterback in this league. You cannot let your foot off the gas against them. They did it again. Luckily, they were up by so much that it didn't hurt this much, but they let their foot off the gas again defensively. They created turnovers, but I don't feel like they were creating enough. I think not just big plays, but I don't think they were flying around just smash mouth football like they were in the first half. They took their foot off the gas again. Luckily, the offense still made a couple plays in the second half to really put the game away, but I just don't think they kept their foot on the gas. Matt Nagy talks about being aggressive, but that second half, it was almost a tale of two halves. Almost. The But the defense still made plays. It just didn't look the same. It looked like the scheme was kind of bagged back a little bit. That's just how I see it in my eyes. But overall, I can't complain. 34-22, I can't complain. We won. We got Sunday night next week, Minnesota. Here we come. I know y'all were watching. Y'all had a bad week this week. So I know y'all were focusing real good on this game. But nonetheless, I am APW Sports signing out. Be sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below on the game itself. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and also click the notification bell, as that will let you know when your boy uploads. Whenever I upload, click the notification bell. That will let you know. That will keep you posted on everything that's going on with the channel. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Peace out.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me with my music and she look a little prouder.